Hey, it's James Robbins here, and I want to show you as a manager, as a leader, the types of meetings that you can have with your employees that are going to absolutely be a game changer in terms of their motivation, their engagement, and their productivity. And the nice thing about it is we don't have to add a lot to our calendar, to our schedule, because I know you're already busy enough. And in fact, we want to work with the natural work cycle. And so let me go to my slides here, my screen here. If we think of the regular work cycle, we go to work, most of us will go to work Monday and we end on Friday. The nice thing about that, it creates this beginning and this ending, and that's actually key. So let me show you two quick things that you can add in to help with this motivation of your staff. So the first one is something that I call a Monday compass that you would do at the beginning of the week, and the other one is a Friday evaluation. Then evaluation might not even be the best word because that sounds like so testish, but let's go back to the Monday compass for a minute. So what happens in the Monday compass? It's literally just a quick check-in with your staff. It's a quick check-in with each one of them one-on-one to make sure that there's clarity about what's important that week and to find out what their commitments are and maybe what you need them to do, right? Because one of the main things when it comes to motivation is all about clarity. One of the principles that I teach in my program 9 Minutes on Monday is this idea that everyone needs a mountain to climb. We all need goals. We all need things that we can measure, that we can go after. And we can do that in a weekly cycle. And so what happens is on Monday, you check in with your staff and you make sure that there's absolute clarity. What's most important? What's next most important? What are they committing to this week? And find out what those commitments are, right? And you might need to adjust those because maybe they're going to overcommit because they're trying to impress you. And so they commit to all this stuff and you're like, that's not realistic. You can coach them on that. But this call, if it's a call or a face-to-face, wherever, doesn't need to take long. I mean, you literally can do this in 5 minutes, but it's going to pay off big dividends when you add to it the Friday part. And the Friday eval, that's where you then check back in with them just to find out how did things go. This is where you're able to give feedback. This is where you're able to do some coaching. This is where you're able to make some adjustments if maybe they are doing things not in the correct way, or maybe they're taking on tasks that they shouldn't be, or maybe they've got too much work, right? Now you can make adjustments. So just these two things alone can absolutely make a huge difference in the motivation of your employees. Because what happens, you check in with them Monday, make sure that there's clarity, find out what they're committing to, and then there's that Friday. They know that's coming every week, that you're going to check in with them, just one-on-one. This isn't in a group format. And that becomes an accountability point when everyone knows it's coming, right? And there's certainly motivation in that. But let me give you one more thing. In fact, this is, to me, is the most important meeting that you can have with your staff. And that is in the form of a one-on-one. Now, a one-on-one is obviously just like it sounds. It's where you meet with your staff, just you and that person. And honestly, I was lucky enough that one of my first bosses got me in the habit of having one-on-ones. And for my entire career, that's what I did. Every week, I would get with every one of my direct reports, and we would spend time together. And what a one-on-one does, it carves out time. It gives you opportunity to care, to be interested in their life, right? To make sure that we're maintaining those bonds. It also gives you a chance for coaching and development. You can talk about what they're working on, where you see they need to improve. It also gives you a chance for recognition for things that they've done well. And so the one-on-one, you can combine that with the Monday compass, or you can combine it with the Friday eval if you want, or you can just have it separate, because those Monday and Friday meetings really don't take that much time at all. But when you can have that Monday compass, that Friday kind of end of the week check-in, and somewhere along the way, there is that one-on-one where your staff know, each one of them know that they have a dedicated time with you. You'll also be amazed how many other issues that don't come to your door throughout the week because your staff know they're gonna have time with you, on Thursday or whatever it is. All right. So remember, Monday compass, a Friday eval, and get a one-on-one in there at some point along the way. And hey, if you're a manager and you're wanting to increase the motivation and morale of your staff, then I want to invite you to a free training that I've made for you on the engagement drivers, where I walk you through the different places where you want to focus the little time that you have, so that it gets the biggest result. And you will see the link for that training right below me in this video here. And I look forward to seeing you there.